I want to be as real and authentic as I possibly can in this video today. I This is going to be uncut as much as possible. Um, I started my YouTube with the priority of being able to teach women how to be in their feminine energy. And I also wanted to use it as an outlet for expressing myself. And something that YouTube really has done for me is been able to help me express myself. And I've noticed that my throat chakra has opened up so much more since I've been doing YouTube. I was talking to my mom the other day about this, how um, I look back at previous videos and my voice kind of sounded like groggy and froggy. And I actually did not like listening to my own voice. But now I actually do like listening to my voice, and it's a lot more pleasant sounding than it was when I first started. And that really has to do with me opening up my throat chakra and it not being blocked. Um, so I'm thankful for that. And I'm really excited that this journey has been so healthy for me and has grown me in so many ways. However, there has been bumps along the way, and there's been times where I'm checking my analytics like constantly, trying to see how many subscribers I have, how many likes, how many views, and it's become this compulsive or obsessive behavior. And I had to look at that and be like, why am I doing this? This is not um, it's not authentic, it's not feminine, it doesn't feel good to me. It feels very filled with anxiety. And I realized that I was doing that because I knew that there was something missing, something, my cat's escaping the fence. There was something missing, there was something that I knew was not how I wanted it to be. So I kept going back to the analytics and checking to see if what I was doing was right, to kind of like prove myself or validate myself in a way, because I knew deep down that there was something off about it. And a part of me wanted to improve and make better. Like every minute that I would check, I would be like, okay, maybe I'm not getting enough views, maybe I'm not getting enough likes because I'm not putting myself out there in an authentic way, or um, I'm not doing something right. I had to try to like figure it out. And what I realized was um, I wasn't being truly feminine and authentic to myself. Um, and I was treating it like a job, and in a way, very much so is. YouTube takes a lot of time and effort. Like, it's not just setting up a camera and talking. There's a lot of thought that goes into it the week prior. Sometimes I write in preparation. Um, there's like hours upon hours of editing that I do. And at times when I first started, I actually started doing like little clips of my day. And I love doing that. That was such a creative outlet for me. But it took so much time. And I was like, do I really want my life to look like this? Um, and side note, I heard someone say the other day, if you know who you are and you know who you're not, then you can ask yourself what you want. because after you've figured out who you are, then you can move on to what do you want. And that's, I feel like I've finally figured out who I am, and now I can ask myself what I want. And I don't want a lifestyle where I'm constantly working and having to put in a lot of time and effort to make something worth it. And there's just so much out there that promotes this work ethic. Um, and a lot of times we see, like as women, we see successful men who are very inspirational, but they're talking a lot about their journey and how they put in so much work and time to be successful. And I think that that is how the masculine is successful. They put in the work, and um, and then whatever comes from it is their fruits of their labor. But I think that women, I definitely know that women manifest and create things so much more easily and with flow than um, than men do. And I guess I got that all warped in my head by the people I was listening to, and just thinking that I needed to spend so many hours writing in the morning. And even though it was truly enjoyable and I loved the time, um, you'll find this when you put in the work and effort, the week after, you're not motivated enough to do it. Or in a couple weeks, you're not motivated enough to do it. And it's because women are on this roller coaster of hormones and emotions. Um, and our bodies just handle things so differently than men. And so, therefore, we should um, put in the work so much more differently. We should make sure that we're not overworking ourselves, and what we're doing is actually in alignment with where our bodies are at that week or that month. And so I really had to take a look at that for myself, um, because there was a lot of resistance in what I was doing, how I wanted to get to the outcome that I wanted to get to, and it just in my relationship with my husband and with my children, there was so much resistance. And I've felt this so many times in the past, and I knew I had to stop and take a deep breath and take a break from whatever I was doing. So I stopped waking up early, and I just took a break for a few days and tried to figure out what it was that I really wanted to do. And there was a time where I was like, this is so uncomfortable. The resistance and the just who I'm being is so uncomfortable. I just feel like giving up. And I had to ask myself, is that what I truly want? Do I want to give up? And the answer was no. I still wanted to do this. I knew that I was meant to express myself and to help women. I've always been passionate about that. And so I just needed to figure out a different way to do that, a more authentic way. So I think that I don't know. I think that the way that I was setting everything up um, was like in a series so that I could stay on track and produce like consistent messages, things that have been thoroughly researched and just very helpful information. But that's just not who I was made to be. I do my own research anyways. I love learning. I constantly learn. And so I feel like the best way that I communicate is when divine information is downloaded to me and I'm able to be inspired and share it right then and there. Like without needing to edit my videos, without needing to write this whole thing. I do think that we need to have a container as women for our feminine energy to flow in a contained way, a way that can produce something for someone. But I think it literally just comes down to me creating a time frame and putting a video out there that can be my masculine container. Like that can be all that it needs to be. It doesn't need to be this work and grind and write and think and struggle. It doesn't need to be that way. And it just makes me feel so relieved to be in that place because it feels authentic to me. It feels right in my body. And that's what feminine energy is all about, is tuning into your body and seeing what is right for me. What do I need to be doing in this moment? So I just felt like sharing this because like I said, I want to be able to share what is divinely downloaded to me because I feel like that is the most resonant messages that I can produce for you guys. So in the future, it might look like more like this, where I'm sitting in the grass, petting my cats, and just talking about what God is teaching me, things that have flowed to me. And I love, love, love doing that. I feel like the more that I teach, the more downloads I get, the more inspiration I have, and I love that. I think that we were meant to come to this earth to learn and teach, um, in one way or the other, and so I'm figuring that out. But I appreciate all of you who tune in and watch this and are patient with this journey that I'm on, because honestly, I have changed my YouTube banner, my description, my theme over and over and over to try to figure out what is my niche, what is my thing. And honestly, it's just to be here to be a vessel, to shine my light, to allow what it is that God is teaching me to teach you so that we can grow, we can become more divinely aligned to our purpose and just be who we were made to be. So, whatever that looks like. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see what unfolds from that. And it won't be that I will come up with an idea based on what's trending or what other people are talking about. It's going to be, I just had an idea and I'm just going to share it because that is the most powerful information that we can share. So I hope this was helpful, inspiring in some way. And I know that this is going to be such a more fulfilling journey for me to be able to be here for you in this way instead of the way that I was going. So thank you so much for watching. If you're excited to see how this is going to go and all the things that are going to come, subscribe. My transition of my life right now is all up in just mayhem a little bit. We are eating off the floor. We have one sofa left because we're moving to California in 2 weeks, and I am so excited. This is my dream. This is something that I've been trying to manifest for 3 years now. I just want to cry because I'm so excited. It's like, and it's not just that we're moving there and it's going to be kind of mediocre. Like, the things that are lining up for us are better than I ever expected. So I just can't wait to share with you all what that's going to look like, how everything's going to be, because I know it's going to be beautiful, because we've been in this period of time, me and my family, for so long, of just like waiting. What do you want us to do? What's next? And this just feels like we're going home to like a very special place where our family is, and where we'll all be able to just be in this energy that is so abundant. So I'm really excited to share with you all that journey, and I possibly will do a vlog on our travels, so stay tuned for that, because that'll be fun too. Um, Anyways, blessings, and I look forward to hearing from you guys next time.